Windmill Brown Boxing, and I'm back with another video. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. So which one of my brothers am I going to talk about today? No one other than Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Yep, I'm talking about that guy. The WBC heavyweight champ. My champion. My real heavyweight champion. So, I titled this video Windmill Wilder. Because that's a nickname that a lot of people like to give Wilder. You know, trying to clown the man's style of fighting. So, that's what I'm going to call him today. I'm going to call him, quote unquote, Windmill Wilder. So, my boy Wilder has been in the news a whole lot. From the Luis Ortiz BS to the constant talk about Anthony Joshua. Now you got shit coming from Eddie Hearn talking about the winner of Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White gets Anthony Joshua. Man, what kind of bullshit is that? First of all, Eddie Hearn, you're disrespectful. You're real disrespectful. You're not that man's promoter. So for you to try to dictate who the fuck he fights is very disrespectful. Now, I actually like Eddie Hearn as a promoter, but when it's coming to this whole Deontay Wilder bullshit, like, come on now. It's a blatant duck. You know, you're showing your cards, man. Eddie Hearn, you showing that you're scared for your boy AJ. And me, I like AJ. I like Anthony Joshua. But in this situation, I got to call a spade a spade. And AJ, he acting like a straight duck, man. And Wilder, hey, he put his opinions out there. He says it has to be one or two things. You got to be scared. You don't think you're ready. You think that right hand going to leave you stretched out, convulsing in the middle of the ring, or you're juicing. Which one is it? Now, the thing I don't get is Eddie Hearn has made statements, very bold statements, very public bold statements, stating that AJ would knock Wilder out in 3. You know, a lot of the fans come on here or in the comments section or whatever the case may be. They talk a lot of shit, call him Windmill Wilder, say he hasn't fought anybody, call him a paper champion. They say Wilder, they don't give this man any credit at all. But when clear evidence comes out from the AJ side that contradicts this whole narrative that Wilder is a nobody, he lacks skill, and AJ will knock him out in 3. Why in the hell does any superior fighter that can do all of those things, or when they feel that type of way about this inferior fighter, why do you need extra time to prepare for this man? That's the question that I have for any AJ fan that's also a Deontay Wilder detractor. Because I know it's not all AJ fans, and I don't want to leave that impression that I'm saying all AJ fans are out here hating on Wilder and not giving him his credit. You have some people that are just rooting for AJ. They believe that he'll beat him for whatever reason. They believe that AJ will beat Wilder for whatever reason. But at the same time, they can take the emotion out and say, damn, AJ, like, I believe in you. Why aren't you making this fight? Like, you know, your promoter saying that you can beat him in 3. All the fans saying that you can beat him. I believe in you, AJ. Just get in the ring, just fuck this clown up, take his belt, and keep it moving. You know, be on track of becoming an undisputed heavyweight champion. But that's not the talk that comes from majority of Anthony Joshua's fans. So I challenge anyone that believes that Wilder is a bum to tell me why people like in this next upcoming fight, like Takum, or even whatever voluntary defense Anthony Joshua decides to have leading up to the Deontay Wilder fight, unless he's unifying with Joseph Parker, who else in that division deserves a shot? If you believe someone else deserves it, or Deontay Wilder isn't deserving, please explain. Please logically break it down on why another opponent deserved that shot over Deontay Wilder. Because it's not. The heavyweight division is not stacked. So let's not we need to first of all, as fans, we need to eliminate the whole narrative that the heavyweight division is back. It's stacked. We got all of these big heavy hitters. You know, it's back like the heavyweight division in the early 90s and the 80s and shit. That's not the case. You know, we don't live in that time right now for the heavyweight division. But back to Wilder. Wilder needs more respect. It's plain and simple. Because let's say in a hypothetical situation, Anthony Joshua beats Wilder the same way he beats Klitschko. It's a close fight. They trade knockdowns, and AJ gets the win. It never makes sense to me when it's obvious that you have top competition. Even if you believe that Wilder is trash, you know deep down in your little petty ass hearts that Deontay Wilder is a top heavyweight. Why in the hell would you downplay a top heavyweight when your fighter can possibly face him in the future? Now, if you want your fighter to go down as one of the greatest in history, one of the best to ever do it, you know, you witnessed this legend, why would you downplay his opponent? Why would you downplay one of his top opponents so the Deontay Wilder fans can have some type of built-in excuse? To me, that never made any sense. But it's frustrating, man. It's definitely a frustrating situation. A lot of people, I believe in America that Wilder, he needs a lot more fan support. A lot of people say they didn't like Floyd Mayweather because he was boring. It wasn't enough knockouts. And probably about 2 years or so ago, before I even started this whole YouTube shit, I had asked myself the question. I'm like, wait, how is Wilder any different from Triple G? Now, I asked myself this question. Yes, it was before the Canelo fight. It was before the Danny Jacobs fight. But how is Wilder any different from Triple G? He has a higher knockout percentage. You know, they both have weak resumes. How can Triple G get all of this love, all of this respect, but Wilder doesn't? Like, we all know Triple G has a weak resume, and he definitely had one prior to the Canelo and Danny Jacobs fight. But the American fans never gave Wilder the same respect that they gave Triple G. And you try to say, oh, it's because he's sloppy. Well, but when has been a polished fighter been what the fans really want? The casual fans, or the fans that scream for that blood and guts excitement, and they want knockouts left and right. Because you got guys like Floyd Mayweather. You got guys like Guillermo Rigondeaux that has this extremely polished style, but they don't give this man any credit. He's boring. Like Laura, like he's one of the most technical boxers out here, but people call him boring. They hate his style. But now Wilder comes around. Now you all want to critique him, even though he's getting knockouts and he's knocking people the fuck out. Not some lame ass TKOs. Like, he's stretching grown men, heavyweights, 200 plus pound heavyweights, guys that the average guy wouldn't stand a chance against in any fight, on any level, in any situation. Wilder is stretching those guys out. Now you want to say, oh, well, we don't like him because he's wild. He does this windmill. My favorite fighter to knock him out. All right, if your favorite fighter to knock him out, tell your favorite fighter to get in the ring with him then. Tell your favorite fighter, get on Twitter, get on Instagram, send him a DM, send him a damn carrier pigeon. It doesn't matter. Tell your favorite fighter to get in the ring with Deontay Wilder. And if he wins, Nino Brown Boxing will definitely give Anthony Joshua all the credit in the world. I will give him this credit. I will give him his respect. I'm not going to be on some petty bullshit and make excuses and say, oh no, y'all thought Wilder wasn't this, y'all thought Wilder wasn't that. No, you don't get that from Nino Brown Boxing. Nino Brown Boxing is going to keep it real. He's going to tell you the truth. Even if Deontay Wilder takes this L, or if he knocks Anthony Joshua the fuck out. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I am my brother's keeper, and I will keep supporting Deontay Wilder no matter the outcome. But I believe in him, and it's not some bullshit belief where I'm saying like, oh, I'm trying to play promoter and I'm not getting paid a dime. Like, come on, man, y'all guys on here making $25,000 a year trying to play matchmaker and trying to play promoter. I'm not playing the promoter card. I'm not doing the politics. I believe the top two heavyweights It's Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I'm not going to put it in any particular order because they haven't fought each other. Like, people can definitely argue both sides. They can say, I believe this guy is better in this area and the other guy is inferior in this particular area, so this is my number one guy. That argument can be made for the both. But until they get in the ring and they square up, I guess right now you just got Fighter 2 and 2A in no particular order. But fans, casual fans, Deontay Wilder detractors, supporters, whatever the case may be, give the man credit. Give him his respect. Show him the respect that he deserves for being the type of fighter that he is. He's called everyone out. You know, he has opponents that has failed multiple drug tests. No fault of his own. Obviously, everyone sees something. You got Povetkin failing drug tests. You got some unknown guys failing drug tests. You got Luis Ortiz failing drug tests. And you got Anthony Joshua. Man, he's doing more ducking than the old Nintendo video game Duck Hunt with that orange-ass gun. Like, it's something about this man that people aren't trying to see. They're not trying to see him fair and square. They're just not trying to see this man at all. Until your favorite fighter gets in the ring with Wilder and shuts his Alabama ass up, give the man his respect. This Nino Brown Boxing, and I'm out.